Wait, what if I told you that a simple 1981 Kennedy half dollar could change your life forever? Sounds crazy, right? But stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal might shock you. Welcome back to Spyder, the place where hidden treasures come to light. Today we're diving deep into one coin that millions of people ignore every day. But what if one tiny detail could turn it into something incredibly valuable? This is not just about money, it's about discovery, excitement, and the thrill of finding something rare. So don't skip, because this story might make you check your own coins right now. Most people think coins are just pocket change, but collectors know better. The 1981 Kennedy half dollar is one of those coins that looks ordinary, but holds secrets. Now here's the twist. While most of these coins are worth only face value, a very rare version, under specific conditions, could be worth an unbelievable amount. And yes, in extreme and verified cases, rare coins in the market have crossed values of $6.8 million or more. But that only happens when something truly unique is involved. So the real question is, what makes a coin go from 50 cents to millions? Let's uncover the truth step by step. The 1981 Kennedy half dollar was minted in the United States as part of a long-running tribute to President John F. Kennedy. By 1981, these coins were no longer made with silver, unlike earlier versions. Instead, they were composed of copper, nickel-clad. Millions were produced, and most entered circulation or collector sets. Because of this, the majority of these coins are not rare at all. However, history shows us something important. Sometimes even common coins can become extremely valuable if they have unusual features, errors, or exceptional preservation. That's where things start to get interesting and where collectors begin to pay serious attention. Let's break it down simply. A coin becomes valuable based on rarity, condition, demand, and uniqueness. If a coin has a minting error, like double strikes or missing details, its value can increase dramatically. If it's in perfect condition, graded at the highest level, collectors may compete to own it. Now here's the important part. Without these factors, a 1981 Kennedy half dollar will not be worth millions. But with a one-of-a-kind feature, something never seen before, and verified by experts, its value could skyrocket. That's why collectors always say, never ignore a coin until you check it carefully. Let's talk about the big number, $6.8 million or more. This is not the normal value of a 1981 Kennedy half dollar. Let me make that very clear. This level of value is only possible if the coin is extremely rare, possibly a unique mint error or a one-of-one discovery. In the world of coin collecting, rare coins have sold for millions at auction. So while it's technically possible, it is not common at all. That's why experts always verify authenticity before assigning such a high value. So don't assume your coin is worth millions, but don't ignore the possibility either. Now let's get practical. A regular 1981 Kennedy half dollar in circulated condition is usually worth around 50 cents to a few dollars. If it's uncirculated, it might sell for a bit more, maybe $5 to $20 depending on quality. Proof coins, which were specially made for collectors, can also have higher value. But again, these are normal ranges. The $1 million level only applies to coins that are truly extraordinary. So if you find a coin that looks different, has unusual marks, or appears flawless, that's when you should take it seriously and get it checked. One key detail to check is the mint mark. The 1981 Kennedy half dollar was produced in different locations like Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each mint has slight differences. Sometimes coins from certain mints are rarer than others. Proof coins from San Francisco, for example, are often more desirable to collectors. A missing mint mark or an unusual placement could indicate an error. These small details can make a big difference. So always look closely at the coin's surface, edges, and lettering. What looks normal to you might be something very special to a collector. Condition plays a huge role in value. Coins are graded on a scale, and the higher the grade, the more valuable they become. A coin in perfect condition, with no scratches or wear, can be worth much more than a worn one. Professional grading companies examine coins under magnification and assign a grade. If a 1981 coin were to achieve a top grade and also have a rare feature, its value could increase significantly. This is why collectors store coins carefully and avoid touching them directly. Even a small scratch can reduce value. Now here's where things get exciting. Mint errors. These happen during the production process and can include double strikes, off-center designs, or missing details. Error coins are highly collectible because they are rare by nature. If a 1981 Kennedy half dollar has a confirmed mint error, its value can jump dramatically. And if that error is unique or extremely rare, that's when you start hearing about massive auction prices. This is the main path through which a coin could ever approach something like $6.8 million or more. But again, only under extraordinary circumstances. So where do these high-value coins get sold? In the United States, major auctions take place through well-known auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers. These companies specialize in rare coins and collectibles. They verify authenticity, grade coins, and connect sellers with serious buyers. These auctions are where record-breaking sales happen. If a rare 1981 Kennedy half dollar ever reached an extreme value, it would most likely be sold through one of these trusted platforms. That's why authentication and proper documentation are so important before selling any potentially valuable coin. There are many stories of collectors finding valuable coins in unexpected places. Some discovered rare coins in old collections, while others found them in everyday change. While most finds are modest in value, a few have turned out to be incredibly rare. These stories keep the excitement alive in the coin community. They remind us that treasures can be hidden in plain sight, but they also teach us to stay realistic and informed. Not every coin is a jackpot, but every coin has a story, and sometimes that story leads to something amazing. If you think you might have a special 1981 Kennedy half dollar, start by examining it carefully. Look at the date, mint mark, and overall condition. Use a magnifying glass if possible. Compare it with images of known error coins. If something looks unusual, consider getting it checked by a professional grading service. Avoid cleaning the coin, as this can reduce its value. The goal is to preserve its original condition. Taking the right steps can help you determine whether your coin is just ordinary or something truly rare. Many people make the mistake of assuming their coin is rare without proper verification. Others try to clean or polish coins, which actually lowers their value. Some rely on misleading information online and expect unrealistic prices. That's why it's important to stay informed and trust credible sources. Remember, a 1981 Kennedy half dollar is usually not worth millions. Only in extremely rare and verified cases could it reach such high values. Staying realistic will help you make better decisions and avoid disappointment. Coin collecting is not just about money. It's about history, curiosity, and discovery. Each coin represents a moment in time. The 1981 Kennedy half dollar connects us to a piece of American history. Collectors enjoy the thrill of searching for rare items and learning about their background. Even if a coin is not worth millions, it can still be valuable in other ways. The knowledge and experience gained from collecting are priceless. And who knows, one day you might find something truly special. So here's the truth. Your 1981 Kennedy half dollar is most likely not worth millions. But under extremely rare conditions, with verified uniqueness, a coin could reach values above $6.8 million in the right auction environment. The key is knowledge, patience, and careful observation. Don't ignore your coins, but don't believe every claim either. Stay curious, stay informed, and keep searching. Because sometimes the smallest things can lead to the biggest discoveries. If this video made you look at your coins differently, then you're already thinking like a collector. Now I want you to take action. Comment below. Have you ever found a rare coin? Do you think you might have one right now? Hit that like button if you learned something new today. And most importantly, subscribe to Coin Spyder so you never miss out on hidden treasures and real coin secrets. Share this video with your friends and family. You never know who might be holding something valuable. Stay curious, keep searching, and I'll see you in the next one.